Like purely from your recruiting?
Yeah.
Okay, so like what years would you say?
This was, I think, my sophomore year of high school. I was leaning towards Ole Miss because I wasn't offered by LSU yet, so they had offered, so I was really leaning to them.
And you specifically asked for Ole Miss cake?
I just not really, but my mom really knew I liked them, so I guess she just really thought that I really wanted the cake, and I was fine with it when I got it.
So I guess take us through that recruiting time for you then, of just what that process was like, of being kind of frustrated and whatnot.
It was tough, like, because I knew my ability, so I was rushing things, My dad just told me to stay patient, keep praying and stuff, so, everything eventually worked out. Offers started rolling in. Coach Raymond always told me, like, since I was in, like, 7th grade, like, just be patient, we're going to get you. So he stuck by his word, so that's why I just gave him my word and came here.
And I wasn't around back then, so I guess when in the process did they finally kind of go on you?
My junior year, the end of my junior year, they offered me on the, what they call it, the thing where the juniors come in and stuff for like dinner.
Oh, yeah.
That little thing, and they offered me.
And I guess, was it pretty clear at that point, like, were you always knowing if they were going to offer, you'd want to go there?
Yeah, so Les Miles brought me up to his office, and I committed, and then ever since then I stayed committed to them.
Where'd you go right after campus?
I don't even remember, I ain't lying. What was the name of it?
Pastimes.
Pastimes, yeah.
I went over there the other day and was thinking about that.
It's been a while. It's been a while since I've been there.
What did you do at Pastimes?
We had an interview over there.
Okay, I was going to say, like...
We had an interview.
Probably one of the only recruiting video interviews Pastimes has ever hosted.
I was going to say.
What's it, to go through everything we talked about at that point of growing up, being a huge LSU fan, to now seeing how it's continued to unfold, and you having plays like you did Saturday in a game of that magnitude, what has this been like to be the way this story has continued?
It's really a blessing just to be able to be in this position. I was in a frustrating time for a little while, not being in the positions I wanted to be in. So I just stuck by it. And be able to provide for my team in this type of game and that type of magnitude is just a huge honor to be in.
When did you find out in the summer that you weren't gonna get the starting job?
I had found out in the spring, so
Okay.
I found out that we was going to have to compete. So basically that whole end of the springtime, and then this summer I knew what I had to do. So just grinded it out with him. Never felt bad or anything towards nobody else. Just something I had to get better at. So that's all I focused on, was getting better then.
What about it before for the opening day game when you didn't get the start then? How did you find out?
Yeah, I found out. I was upset, of course. I want to start. I want to be that player, but things were different. So I just had to take a different approach to things, and then just everything worked out.
And Ed said you went to his office and said, how can I get better?
Yeah, so I just basically asked him, what would I need to improve on? He told me run fits and being in the run game. So that's what I worked on and improved on.
You seem to make some major leaps pretty quickly, though. How quickly did you improve those things?
It was really quick. It was just basically technique issues. So fixed those, got with coach on what I needed to do, and I fixed those things.
Which coach? Was Coach Aranda probably helped you the most?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then when did they kind of, because it was kind of gradual where you became the official guy, when did you really realize, okay, you have the job now?
Probably around the Vanderbilt game. That was my first start. So, I stayed in there, had a decent game, and then the next week, I can't remember who it was. I played a solid game. Yeah, Utah State. I had a solid game, and I guess since then I've been.
Would you agree Florida was kind of your breakout, though? I feel like when people started maybe knowing your name a bit more.
Yeah, because I feel like Utah State kind of put it out there that I'm back in, but I think Florida games cemented the fact that I'm back.
What's it been like? Because you sat behind Devin for so long, just from walking around campus, things like that, kind of being a name people know now.
It's a normal thing, really. I treat everybody the same. I speak. If they speak to me, I'm really an antisocial guy, so I don't really talk that much. So if people can talk to me, I'll talk. But other than that, I'm just laid back.
Have you had a chance to talk to Devin very much in recent months?
Mm-hmm.
What has he said? Because he was a guy that when he was leaving at the end of last year, he was very vocal about you kind of taking over. What have some of those conversations been like?
Devin texted me yesterday. I had posted a picture on Snapchat saying I missed running back because I had the ball in my hand after the pick. I posted a picture of it. He was just give it up, bro. It's over with. So But on a serious note, he's been there. Like, he's still been that big brother. He's still telling me, don't let up. You know, stay focused. You know, because we're not finished yet. Told me congratulations on the game, but you know, keep pushing.
Just take us through that.